What's going on, YouTube? This is Mag Dog TV. We back with another one. You guys know I just recently made a video giving you guys an update as far as CORMANI McCLAIN and his rumors and all of those things. Well, in fact, head coach for the Florida Gators, Billy Napier, finally spoke out about CORMANI McCLAIN. We're going to talk about all that in this video, so let's get to it.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city, every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know.
So I'm sure you guys know if you've been following the channel, CORMANI McCLAIN latest was reportedly him having behavior issues with Billy Napier's Florida Gators, and it hit a lot of social media platforms out there, including mine. And I was just pretty much telling you guys, as a former football player, I want to see guys get second chances, because a lot of times we lose ourselves in life, whether it's football, relationships. Sometimes it takes for us to see, wow, we can lose this, for us to get it together. And I'm somebody that can tell you guys right now, I'm not perfect as well. There's a lot of times where I make mistakes and then I say to myself, damn, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose out on something that I truly love. But anyway, of course, I was pretty much told, as far as within this article, CORMANI McCLAIN was showing up late to meetings, practice, who name it. And we really don't know if this actually true or false. These was allegations. And it sounds like it could potentially be true when this is the same thing that happened, as far as with Colorado. So everyone felt like and still feel like this is some truth to this. But Billy Napier spoke about CORMANI McCLAIN. He spoke about it and he said, I think a lot of the gets blown out of proportion. He's a young player. Obviously, we're well aware of his history. He's a local kid from Lakeland, and he's got relationships with players on our team. We run a tight ship. There's discipline, there's routine, there's accountability. It's hard these days. You're in the minority if you show up in June, much less in the middle of June, because you're a couple weeks later. The guy's had a great week so far this week. He's gained 10 pounds, and I think he's learning expectations. He's learning the culture. This is pretty good from your head coach. Now, we do know Billy Napier is on the hot seat, so of course he's going to deal with a little bit of CORMANI McCLAIN issues more than someone like a Coach Prime. Not to shoot it down, not to say that it's false or true. I'm just giving you guys my opinion from a former football player's perspective. It's unclear whether CORMANI McCLAIN will actually start or even play for the 2024 season, but it sounds like Billy Napier is sticking with his 5-star DB. He also said, quote, in the summer, the coaches aren't there. This is a player-led. That's why I got a lot of confidence in our team and why I like our team. It should be challenging for a guy who showed up in the middle of June, who's a young player with minimal experience. He's doing just fine. He's going to be okay. So according to that, that tells me right there, CORMANI McCLAIN is going to be fine. I mean, this is the head coach for the Florida Gators. So who am I or any other YouTuber out there that's speaking about this situation to judge CORMANI McCLAIN when the head coach is sticking by his star DB? Florida has expressed confidence that its defensive backfield is improved after an unsightly performance in 2023. They spoke out. He said, quote, redshirt freshman star defensive back Aaron Gates is coming back from injury. And you've got those young players that have experience, Devin Moore, Sharif Denson, Jordan Castell, you know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on. So there's high expectations for this secondary. So CORMANI McCLAIN is not only being able to get in there and get some playing time, he's also able to be around a lot of veterans, which is going to help him as well. So I'm very excited to hear this. As you guys know, in my recent video, if you guys want to go watch it, you will clearly hear me speak highly of CORMANI McCLAIN, because once again, as I said before, CORMANI McCLAIN is a human being. He's young, he's only a sophomore, and he has a lot to learn. As he get older, he's going to continually grow and mature. And as I said before, as a former player myself, it took me a while to learn and mature after everything was over with for me, because I had to switch a lot of different teams for me to realize, like, the game is not going anywhere. Whether I'm going to get it together or not, the game is not going anywhere. Talent is not going to get you on a football team, because everybody is talented. You know what I'm saying? What's going to keep you around is showing up to meetings on time, of course, keeping your faith in God, practicing and doing the things that you need to get on the football field, but your talent alone is not the only thing that's going to keep you in the game. And so I'm just hoping that CORMANI McCLAIN understands those things. And it sounds like Billy Napier is 100% behind the kid. And so that right there is enough for CORMANI McCLAIN to be motivated. And as I told you guys before, it shouldn't be that to motivate him. What should motivate CORMANI McCLAIN is the fact that he didn't start at Colorado last season. He didn't play as much as he probably wanted to. He got let go, or he decided to leave Colorado. So that in itself should be putting a chip on his shoulder to say, hey, I'm finna show these coaches what they missing out on. That's the mentality that I would have as a football player, but it remains to be seen how CORMANI McCLAIN is going to take on this challenge for the incoming years. Drop a comment, let me know how you guys feel about this situation. I know a lot of y'all been at my neck as far as defending CORMANI McCLAIN, man, but I'm going to still defend him. If the head coach is behind him, who am I to not be behind them? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all we can do is sit back and see what happens from here. Drop a comment, let me know how you guys feel. And if you guys like the video, definitely subscribe to the channel. Peace.